is for this thing to work. Women were vital. Women could join and become fully functional members for free forever. They never bought anything. I mean, if you don't have women, then you don't have anybody corresponding with the men who are paying.
Big you. And so we are finally getting the payback from our strike. I'm so proud of the women in the world right now for having standards and not accepting anything less than we deserve, to the point to where Bumble, a dating app, is going out their way to tell women that celibacy is not the answer and that we shouldn't be nuns, and basically to get back on that app or other apps and settle, since we are the product. So we should definitely be proud of ourselves because we are finally seeing what all our hard work is getting us. I think between just overall feminists, decentering men, sprinkle, men are finally starting to see that we're standing on business. And no more Mrs. Nice Gal. I feel like for a long time, women have been so trying to be understanding. And, all of us at one period of time had the fairy tale in our heads of happily ever after with some guy. And we're starting to realize that we never got the good end of that deal. And even married women who are in happily married relationships are telling other women, "Hey, look, I have it anonymously. Don't do what I'm doing because you might not get what I got." And women are starting to catch on to that. And the men, between the choose a man or a bear, and all the things about something had went viral on TikTok. There's this well, at the time there was a girl. She didn't have like any real pictures of her. It was like an anime picture, and her name is Peeps, I believe. And she was like one of the only girls at the time who would choose a man over a bear. And all the men were talking about how much they loved her and how she single-handedly is the last hope that men have in women, and she's all these great things. And then come to find out, the girl was trans, like a transgender. And of course, the men started tweaking and just being rude to her and sending her death threats and just rude sexual things saying to her, just all types of disgusting things. And she had recanted her statement and basically said, "I'm not sticking up for men anymore. I choose the bear." And people were like making fun of her and stuff and trying to dox her and expose her. And I saw some men say like, "Wow, I'm ashamed to be a man. Like, I can never get mad at a woman for not choosing a man because look at what the majority of us are doing." So I can also send some screenshots of that if you guys want to see it. But this video is about Bumble, and they definitely feel the pushback from us not settling. And these billboards are hilarious. Like, there was one that said a vow of celibacy isn't the answer. And then the only billboard that had like and to me it's an MLS woman, but the only billboard that had one of those, it said, you should know, like, you fool as hell should know that da 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 da. The one with the racially ambiguous looking couple, mind you, that was a couple, a guy and a girl, said a valid celibacy isn't the answer. But the one with the MLS lady basically said, full well a valid celibacy isn't the answer. And it was just an MLS lady. And I just remember thinking, well, that's kind of odd. Like, why is one and other ones you full as hell no? Like they was trying to basically say, like, why would you gatekeep yourself? Like, like, I just found that very, very interesting. And a lot of light skinned MLS or even monoracial dark skinned women were changing their race on Bumble from black to white and getting completely different types of men texting them and stuff, to where now we know this shit is rigged. And I just find it so interesting that they tried to recant their statements and have an apology when women are already caught up. We already understand that we are the product. And my advice to women for this is screw dating apps. I feel like dating apps are for, like, I don't know. I've heard some good stories on dating apps, but I think majority of people on there are single for a reason. And if you're going to even date nowadays, one, you have to be intentionally dating. So if you're dating for marriage, You should be rotational dating. You shouldn't be dating one person. You should be rotational dating with men who want to, cater to you and woo you and want to marry you. Now, if you're not ready for marriage and, you still feel like, hey, I just want to do me and see what's out there, you should still be intentional dating. You should still be having something that you want from this, not even just a man. When it comes to jobs, when it comes to friendships, you shouldn't just be giving yourself over to something and not think about how this will better your life. So if you're going to be dating men, you need to make sure you're getting something from that. Because the moment you just want them and you hope that things work out with them, that's when the script flips. So the main thing you should be doing is keeping your eye on the prize, whether you want this man to buy you things, maybe he has access to a lifestyle that you want, like maybe he's well connected with different people in his inner circle and you want access to that, whatever it may be. You need to have a reason why you want to get into this guy's life. So if things go wrong, at least you got something from it. And that's how men do it. Men don't just sit in a woman's face for nothing. So if you're going to continue to date, even if you are decentering men, you should make sure you're getting something from the dating. And now men know that we're not even settling for first dates anymore. Men make it seem like women are using them for dates and using them for food, when it's like, dude, half of the time when a girl goes on a date, we be wondering if you a serial killer. We be wondering, did you put something in her drink? Why would we be, using you for money that you don't got? So just going on a date nowadays as a beautiful woman is already so much work. So if you're going to do something like that, vet the guy, keep your eye on the prize, and make sure you're getting something from this so that when all is said and done, you leave with more than you came with. Because I guarantee you, that's all these men want, is to let you know whatever your ex put you through, it gets worse. And they want to leave you worse than they found you. That's like their end game. So make sure that you're protecting yourself from that, and don't let these apps or these advertisements fool you. So just remember that when it comes to these apps, we are the product. And it's time to make our own rules, set our own prices, charge that by two, and get your exotical tax. Because we are a commodity, and it's time that we play this our own way as women. And I remember Janelle Monáe. I don't remember her words verbatim, but I remember her once upon a time saying something like, if all the women in the world for 1 week just took away not just sex but all feminine behavior, like smiling, and you know how women are, even when we're not interested in a guy, we're naturally catering, we're naturally nurturing, just removing all emotional labor, all sexual labor, all feminine physical labor, and just retrieving to ourselves and not acknowledging men, not even necessarily being mean to them, but just literally not acknowledging them and not even looking them in the eye. And if you must look at them in the eye, like let's say if you work with them or something and they're your boss or something, just talk like a robot. Like just don't give any emotion, because men feed off of our emotions, even if it's negative. So I just remember her saying, if we could just for 1 week not give in to men, that we could regain the power overnight. And this is when I was a little bit younger when she said this. And I remember my mom and my aunties were talking, and my auntie said something like, well, there would always be a cheap woman. There would always be a woman willing to sell herself short when all the rest of the women have up their standards. And that's why men can get away with that, because they can thrive on the cheap women and the pick-me's while they're like harvesting their strength to come deal with, the girls that have standards for themselves. So I just remember thinking that if we could all just unite and get on the same page and stay on code the way these men do, the tables will be turning very, very soon. And there was a TikTok video of this man that went viral saying that women should start settling because he doesn't want to see us get punched in the face. And I'm like, oh yeah, the Dusties, they're getting mad and they're showing their true colors. It's like a demon exorcism. When you don't feed it, you can see like the monster like in certain people. And I think I'm gonna do a video about that as well, like the way men look at women as like a commodity for either lust or labor. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to stay updated on this. If you are using any dating apps, this is something that you should definitely be aware of, that you are considered a commodity and not a human being. So just to let you guys stay updated. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Ladies, how long y'all gonna fight this battle, man? I'm telling you, ladies, niggas tired, man. I just want y'all to just give in, man, because I just see so many frustrated niggas out here. I don't want them to start punching y'all, man. A frustrated man will punch you. And I don't want that for y'all. Let's get back to, you know what I'm saying? Not even get back to, let's just enhance the in-house cooking. Ladies, y'all treat sometime. Call and check on your nigga. You get what I'm saying? Cause I don't want to see a world full of black eyes around here, man. Cause these niggas, it's frustrating. It's a recession. They tired of it. They keep on kicking out money to get to know you. They tired. They tired of you saying you healing. And I just don't want to see y'all head get twisted around, man. Cause I'm really on y'all side, yo. So just, ladies, just throw in the towel. And just, you know what I mean? Cause I don't want to see y'all getting punched, man. I don't. Lord knows, nigga, 3-piece. I want y'all to win. You know what I mean? Not go to sleep. I'm on your side, man.